Hey, it's time. Tarot Tuesdays with Chris. I had to take a little bit of a break last week for, we'll say personal reasons. But we're back in at it again and doing what we gotta do. So, let's jump into it. Spirit, could you kindly give me some cards for Chris, please? 3 cards for Chris. 3 cards. 3 cards for Chris. Oh, there's one. Okay. That's something. Three cards for Chris. 3 cards. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Please and thank you. Please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get 2 more cards for Chris? Please and thank you. 2 more cards. 2 more cards for Chris. 2 more. 2 more. Nope, too many cards. 2 more, please. Please and thank you. 2 more. 2 more. How's the day going? Doing all right. Okay, there was 1 more. 1 more card. It's been a very heavy week, I think. The energy feels heavy. At least it does to me. Had a lot of messages, downloads, I'll say. A lot of message downloads this past weekend and beginning of this week that I haven't quite made sense of, but we're getting there. 1 more card, please, Spirit. Please and thank you. 1 more card. Oops, shit. Okay. Well, that's okay. Sometimes the cards get excited and they throw themselves at you. And that just means pay attention. Pay attention to them. Okay. So what we have here is, what we have for your cards is everything is in the upright, which may or may not be a good thing. We'll see. For your past or your most recent past, maybe. We will say, we'll say most recent past. That makes things easier, but it easily could have been longer ago than that. I don't know if I'm gonna have this camera set up like this again. I don't know if I'm feeling it, but anyway, first card is let me see if I can get the whole dang thing. So that there is the 8 of Pentacles. When you have the 8 of Pentacles in the upright, it means that you're turning your back and walking away from something that's not fulfilling you for some reason. It means it could be a project that doesn't work for you anymore. It could be a career that doesn't work for you anymore. It could be a relationship. But what is for certain is that you have walked away from something and put an end to something that just doesn't work for you anymore. And honestly, I see that as a positive. Anytime you can be aware enough about a situation that doesn't work for you, that you decide that you've had enough and you walk away from it, then I think that means that you're getting back onto your path of growth and just getting back on what your chosen path is and what you're supposed to be doing, because there are situations in your life and people in your life that are meant to distract you from what you're supposed to be doing in these situations. So basically the gist of it is you may think or feel that something is missing. You may think or feel that it could be emotional level, spiritually, and you're deciding that you're just not going to wait around for all of that to get better. You're not going to wait for things to just happen. You're taking it on yourself. You're making an action and you're going with it. And so I see it as a positive, honestly. It could hurt some feelings, but whatever. It is what it is. Hopefully it's for the betterment of you and what you're trying to get to. Hi, Abby. So anyway, I got distracted by the cat. It happens. So this card, the next card is for your present, what's going on right now. And what you got was the Death card, which, you know, it's fine. The Death card is not as scary as it may appear to be, may seem to be. When you get the Death card, it just means that you're at the end of a cycle. That you're transforming a situation, and it just means that you've had a period of pause and reflection where you're thinking about a situation and whether or not it still works for you, and you're changing it, transforming it in some way, whether it's ending it or putting work into it. Again, this could be people, place, or thing. Doesn't matter. This is all specific to you, so only you know what all is happening. Far better than I. In order to truly have a transformation and to accept this change, you're gonna have to clear out all the old crap. You're gonna have to eliminate what doesn't serve you, what's not working for you, and people who don't have your best in mind. And it's gonna be painful, it's gonna suck, but you're gonna have to decide, is this person out for my best, or is this person all in their feelings and they're not thinking clearly, or, and I hope this isn't the case, or is this person thinking selfishly and they're not out for my best good and I need to clear them out. It's a natural part of life. Not everybody who comes into your life is meant to stay in it. We have karmic situations all of the time. And what do I mean by a karmic situation? So a karmic relationship is someone who we've had past dealings with. And when I say past dealings, I don't mean like within this lifetime, I mean in a past life. We've had past dealings with them that didn't get resolved in some way, or something happened in a past life where there's now a karmic debt that needs to be paid to be able to put the situation right. And we have to go through these experiences because of what has happened in our past lives. So it could easily be that you need to pay a karmic debt in a situation and make it right. So really think about what you've got going on in your life right now. And the people you have in it, and figure out if you are surrounded by light or if you've got people trying to bring you to the darkness, because that's not a situation you want to stay in. In your future, I'm actually really excited about this card, because, well, I'll show you. Okay, so one of the more colorful super gay cards. This is the Father of Pentacles. Now remember, pentacles, when you have a pentacle, it means abundance and wealth of some sort. Abundance and wealth does not necessarily have to mean monetary. It can, but there are other forms of abundance and wealth depending on what you consider important. So the King of Pentacles is honestly just a representation of that. It's worldly success. It can be financial abundance. It can be material wealth. It really just says that you've become a faithful provider, that you have ambition and confidence in creating wealth for yourself, that you're finally gaining some confidence in what you're doing, and what's important to you. And so it can also mean quite literally being like a fatherly figure. It can be a supportive character to others. It can be someone who guides and mentors others, and shows them some wisdom in some form. When it shows up in a tarot reading, it most often just means that you have success in attracting wealth and managing that wealth afterwards. That you manifest opportunities and they come to you. And this is a really good card to have. This means for a very abundant and very meaningful future. So I'm actually really happy that this card came out. And so let me know what this means to you, what what kind of abundance you're manifesting and what you got going on, because I'm curious. Because honestly, it looks good, whether it's the most immediate future or you know, down the line, you have abundance and wealth coming to you. So excellent. I mean, in terms of readings, this is a really good one. This was for this week, and yeah, I really don't have anything other to add to that. This is a really good reading. I'm really pleased, and I look forward to seeing how this all manifests for you. All right, have a great time. Have a great time. Have a great day.